here?
Well, I think Michelangelo's Pieta is one of those iconic pieces that every art history book has, and that people dream about the opportunity to be able to see that piece because it has had such a profound effect on people over the centuries. And so when we were contacted, this initiative that starts from the Vatican Observatory Foundation in authorizing an exact replica to come on tour, we thought, wonderful. And then the timing lined up for Lent. And we thought, what a beautiful spiritual meditation, as well as offering a thing of beauty for everyone's inspiration.
Is this one of those life-changing pieces?
I think that it proceeds deep from within the heart of Michelangelo. One of the hypotheses is that Mary's face is the face that he remembers of his own mother who died when he was a little child. And so I think he put so much of his own self into creating this, and it's such a testament of his faith that I think people have been touched by the artistic beauty, but also by the pathos that it captures.
Have you seen the original?
Many times. I lived in Rome for almost a decade and would often take visitors through the Vatican, and this of course was always a highlight. But you were at a certain distance from it because it had to be protected. And so here to be able to come right up close and to have this experience and to not be kind of rushed through by crowds of other people wanting to see it, but to be able to reflect upon it in the silence within the context of our own beautiful cathedral, which is a great setting for it, which is reminiscent of the setting of St. Peter's Basilica, is a neat experience, a wonderful opportunity.
And to be the first in the U.S.
And to be the first is a great opportunity as well.
Why so powerful to Catholics?
Well, I think it's the drama of the story, both on the human and the divine level. I mean, whose heart could be untouched by any parent grieving over the loss of a child? That's something that touches us all. We've all known families who have gone through that grief. And so it immediately becomes humanly relevant to all of us. And that's one of our great fears, is that we would look upon a loved one who is suffering and be helpless in the face of it. So I think we all can relate in one way or another to the emotion of the piece. But then the theology and spirituality of the piece talks about not just the love of a parent for a child, but the love of our Heavenly Father for us, that He would spare nothing in wanting to save us. And that's the heart of the Christian message.
Why should non-Catholics come and see this? I mean, I know and you know, but explain, because people say, well, it's those Catholics and it's Mary.
Well, the Church has always been a great patron of the arts, and I think over the centuries it's been proven that beauty appeals not just to people of faith, but to all people. There are people that wander into our cathedral every day just drawn by the inspiration of the place without necessarily connecting to any particular theology. And so it is part of the Church's mission to offer that opportunity to be inspired, to let the human heart be lifted up by whatever means that may be.
What's your favorite thing about it, now that it's in your church?
Well, I think having it here is just a great joy. I'm still a little bit giddy. I haven't had enough time to really unpack the full impact of having it here.
And one of my last questions, people are going to say, well, here you go, worshiping Mary again. Talk a little bit about Catholics and relationship with Mary.
Sure. Obviously the Virgin Mary is a pivotal figure within Catholic theology, but it is because she represents for us the perfect disciple of her Son. And so looking at the Pietà, Mary is not the focus. Mary is focused on her Son. And for us it's really a beautiful image because at Christmas, all the Christmas cards have Mary holding the baby Jesus. And now here at the end of his life, it's the same pose. So it captures the whole mystery of Christ's life. And Mary as a devoted disciple, as a participant, but Christ is the focus.
This whole National Shrine thing is working out pretty well for you, isn't it?
Well, I think it's a beautiful recognition of the importance of the cathedral, and we're honored that this national tour would start here.